Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Server Play. This is Direwolf20, and we are back in the Lost Cities once again. I have crafted a few of the covers, so I've got this kind of spiffed up and looking nice a little bit here. I wanted, before we start getting too crazy today, I want to... Let's see, did I not set you to JEI synchronized? Of course not. Why would I have done that? Let's do some crazy stuff, like let's get an elevator going here. I don't remember exactly how many floors there are. So let's go ahead and get that going. Let's see, the inventory is still ridiculously full. Let's get some of this stuff put up. I'm glad I got most of the stuff taken care of anyway. Let's see, which way? Let's start down here. I think that'll make a little more sense. Get that cleaned up. There we go. And let's see, I wonder what kind of a block we should use for the elevator. I wonder... Let's try something crazy. Get a little bit of the charcoal here. Let's head up to our second floor where I've got the that little furnace. And we'll start working on getting the elevator put in. I did decide, at least on this floor... Oh, did I not put the furnace down? I might not have put the furnace down. It's alright. We'll get a couple of furnaces down here. I could have sworn I put that crafting table back down, but oh well. I did decide that I would rather have this get nice and open, at least on this floor. Let me do a little tidying up here real quick. Let's see, let's get these furnaces going here. I wonder if we can get away with using the terracotta version of this brick. And I'm going to basically install an elevator here. I like to go with my classic 3x3. Nice. Nice. All right. Alright, so that's that part done. Not very difficult. Let's see. We're going to want our elevator block right in here. There we go. Let's get our elevator blocks out. There we go. We are going to want to power this guy. Let's see. The wireless guys should work from here. I mean, they work in the nether, so why not here, right? We only need a tiny bit of power. So let's go ahead and knock this part of the floor out, too. There we go. Right. Moving right along. The next elevator block is going to need to go right here. And here. And there. Nice. Pretty sure I just heard an Enderman. Let's see, I think that's where the screen controller is going to go. Pretty sure I hear you, buddy. Can't see you. I know you're here, though. I know you're here. Now, the cool thing, one of the cool things I've noticed is there are quite a bit of these blocks of quartz laying around. So, you know, if you're daring and you're still early game, this might be a decent place to hijack some quartz. I'll be the first one to tell you it's probably pretty risky. I mean, but honestly, I don't know that it's any riskier than the nether. I mean, I guess that's going to be, you know, basically personal preference. And let's see if our terracotta's done cooking up. Looks like it. Ooh, I think that's going to be nice. I don't have any idea what that's going to look like. Oh, cool. That's actually pretty nifty. I like that. Let's see if I've got my wrench handy. Maybe we can do something crazy. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll play with this a little bit and see if we can't come up with something that looks halfway decent here. Maybe something like that. Ooh, what was that? That looked like it's trying to do something. What's that trying to do? Lots of interesting choices. That looked like it was going to do something cool. What are you going to do? You going to do anything cool? Not so much. We'll see how that works. That might not end up being terrible. I kind of like that. That, I guess, will be alright. Let's get ourselves some of these elevator buttons. I know we're going to need those. How many did we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Might need some buttons. 1, 2. Oh, what did I run out of? Oh, black dye? I should be able to handle that. Yeah, we can. That's not going to be a problem. Get our mortar out. This, I almost feel like it's cheating. You know, honestly, I almost feel like it's cheating. Because, like I said, in the single-player world that I tested this in briefly, it was not anywhere near this easy. I mean, I'm relying heavily on, you can just go back up there for now. And before I forget, let's assign all of you guys. There we go. And we'll need a screen controller, of course. But yeah, I totally was expecting this to be a lot harder. but I'm thinking, you know, definitely having, you know, like our wyvern armor and a lot of the other things that we have access to now is definitely going to help us out here. Early game, you know, like starting off trying to do survival here, oh my gosh, it was pretty much impossible. I mean, I cannot count the number of times that I died, just trying to find a place to hole up. Now, I suppose, you know, my mistake early game was trying to do this in the city. Like, I think, you know, looking back at it now, starting off, I think I would have been better off if I had just, oh, I don't know, you know, tried kind of doing it like it was regular survival and trying, you know, to not settle in the city. But I was just dead set on doing this in the city. And that, I mean, I paid for that. I mean, I did eventually, you know, get a little survival base set up. But it was at great cost. It was definitely at great cost. That is for sure. I died many, many, many times. So let's see. I think I may have jumped the gun. Oh, I already named you. Good. Let's see. You'll be first floor. Second floor. Nothing too fancy. Third floor. This is definitely the tallest elevator I've made for a while, though. Fourth floor. And I believe I already named the roof. Nice. Alright, so we should be able, hopefully, to detect all of those screens. We might need to make another one. Nope, they're good. They're good. Sweet. So, shift right click. Elevator button. I like doing it vertical large, and I usually use the same colors. Nice. Oh, that's going to be nice. So we should just be able to take our elevator up. And I definitely need to eat. I've been so excited I have not eaten. Oh. Well, we definitely need to eat. It did not take all of the terracotta blocks with us, so that is going to hurt a little bit. I think maybe they need to all be facing the same direction. Is that the thing? Because that's kind of silly if that's true. Oh, you know, I probably shouldn't have done it that way. I hope I did not just break my elevator. Let's see, you should probably need to go back up there, and then I think things will be fine. Yeah, there we go. So those are facing the same way. Well, that is weird. It's only taking the ones that are facing the same way. That's a little disappointing. I wasn't sure how well the terracotta would work out, but that's okay. I mean, we can leave them all facing the same way for now, and then I'll work on finding a prettier block, I guess. Let's see. You need to come around, and you need to come around, and you. So that should at least be. Okay, well, I mean, at least they will work, I guess. That is a little disappointing that they don't seem to want to, you know, go into their nice little pattern and still work. But, I mean, it kind of makes sense because of the way the elevator works. But I just think that's kind of strange that it's not recognizing them all at the same time. Let's see. Nice. Almost done. 2 more floors. Oh, come on now. I don't need 2 of you guys. There we go. Now you can install. Nice. And the roll. Nice. Well, that was relatively painless. Nice. All right. So the elevator is in. How's the time doing? Oh, the sun's just now coming up. Sweet. Well, let's head right over here and start exploring a little bit. I have not looked around at all, and I mean at all. I have not ventured outside of my building. Nice. Nice little view of my building over there. I'm not quite sure if it's appropriate for me to call it my building. I mean, I commandeered it, but I didn't really do anything else to it. Now, what I'm not seeing, there was like tons and tons of loot. So I don't really want to destroy a bunch of stuff, but I mean, it just seemed like everywhere I went, there were treasure chests and all kinds of other crazy stuff. So I don't think I'll have grid access over here, but no, I don't. Do I have any cobblestone? No. Let's see. There's some stuff. Well, there's a chest. Let's check this guy out. Nice. Nice little hole there. What are you gonna do? What is it you think you're gonna do, sir? Fully protected. You know what I wouldn't mind is a regular sword, though. Oh, really? That was a nice little haul. Oh, there's definitely a spawner over here somewhere. You guys see that? Where's that spawner? Yeah, because this great sword. Let's see, do I have a sword in here somewhere? I've got my little rapier. I don't know that's... Oh, okay, here we go. Stone sword. Let's see what the rapier will do. I've never tried to use with a rapier. It's definitely faster than our other friend. But I'm guessing, believe it or not, I'm guessing the stone sword is going to be our friend for removing cobwebs. So we have a nice little well there. Kind of a... Seriously? No sense of self-preservation, these guys. Let's run back over to my building, or close enough to grab a lever or something. There we go. Nice. And let's ditch some of this stuff. Man of Steel, nice. And let's just grab like half a stack of levers, because I've got a feeling we're going to run into quite a few of these doors here. Apparently this one used to be some kind of an apartment building. I can tell you guys, I definitely would not want to be here without my ribbon on. So that is for sure. And yeah, the stone sword is much, much better. Oh, there's a spawner. Like there's really small. Let's get out of that building. Okay, I think this is part of the same building now. Yeah, it definitely is. Let's break through here. Nice. Something worth grabbing. What I'm hoping is eventually I'll just find like, you know, an uber cool building. Oh, there's a chest. There is a basement with this one. Ooh. Deep dark basement. Scary. I can see right. Sounds like they're upstairs. Like there's quite a few stories to this basement. Not on this floor. Anything? Ooh, and a broom stand. Take the broom stand. Take that anvil too. And again, saved by the armor. Man, this sounds horrible. Like, I totally did not expect these weapons to be like that. That is definitely for sure. It looks like maybe those lights aren't working. What I may want to do is we've got some regular. I think I've got a feeling we may have exhausted what was in that building anyway. So let's move on. These buildings over here look kind of cool. I'm interested to see what these are. I don't know if they're just decorative or if there's, you know, anything in there. So let's see. Oh, it is hollow inside. But it looks like it may just be for show. That's cool, though. Nice little decorative touch. What is that over there? It looks like there's an actual village over here. Oh, that's insane. Complete with villagers. Hello, Jam Guy. And you're probably not safe in here at all. See if I can help you out a bit, buddy. Wow. I did not expect to see a village. I did not see any villages in my first playthrough on this. And by playthrough, I mean I played long enough just to see if I could set something up in one of the villages. It's an enchanting table. I may have played for 8 hours. Honestly, I think that's about all that I did. But I did not run into any villages. That is for sure. Is there anything under here? Because there's some stairs there. And no. Okay, just some stairs. Anything hiding back in here? Okay, so the village looks relatively safe. I don't see any real evidence of spawners. I mean, they're definitely going to spawn some stuff in here just because it's dark. Light it up in villagers. But this is really cool. I'm definitely liking it. So I don't know if I'm not really seeing any actual major differences between this being treated as a dimension or just a straight up world gen. Which of course that is one of the options for generating the world in the Direwolf 2 pack. That is cool. I was not expecting to see a villager. That is really interesting. Is there any cool stuff in here? See some spiders. I don't know if I'd classify that as cool stuff. Lots of furnaces. I'm seeing lots of furnaces around. Another brewing stand. Yeah, see, that's what I'm looking at. You know, those smoke effects definitely tell me that there's a spawn. I mean, if you're looking for spawners, I think this is probably an awesome place. Looks like there's a spawner right here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Story for every building. Just nothing would spawn. There's nothing I could do. It was a bit pain in the butt for that. I finally was able to get something set up to rebuild the building. Found one building that was one story that did not have a basement, but it was able to successfully accommodate. But aside from that, I was not having anywhere near the luck that I'm having in this place. And some of these buildings look really nice. I mean, really, really nice. I mean, there's a whole city over here that I haven't even explored. Tons and tons of stuff. Let's see if there's a lot of that. Here's a chest. Good stuff. Ash. Burner ring. That sounds cool. We'll check that out later. I'll take that. I'm hoping. Dude, it's not even, I mean, I could have you as a pet. I mean, that's adorable. That is super adorable. pretty hard. Withered rib. I don't know if I've seen that. Now, I thought I was getting some kind of a rib from that reliquary mod. They're everywhere. Another spawner over here, it looks like. Is that the same chest? Oh, good. See how crazy this is. I honestly, unless you just love being punished, I would not recommend coming here right away. I mean, maybe kind of like we did in Forever Stranded. You know, you kind of wait, maybe build yourself a little shack off in the distance. Because, you know, that is an option. I was dead set on setting up residence in the city. Why, I don't know. You know, looking back at it, I probably would not have had near as rough of a time. Because there are little, you know, like wooded areas over here. I mean, pretty easy to see. I totally could have set up, you know, somewhere, something like this. There's no spawners. I totally could have made a little survival shack in one of these little areas here. That would not have been a problem at all. I mean, it's totally awesome. Totally awesome. And I mean, there's more than one. You know, like this is being newly generated. See, like this building looks awesome. This really does look nice. Lots and lots of stuff to explore. See, I think we've got time to maybe try to ransack one more building. This one looks pretty cool. Let's see if there's anything in here worth ransacking. Let's put some stuff up first. Make sure I've got some room to ransack. You can go in the grid. And then you guys aren't. Oh, you know, I actually can charge you. And I could charge you as well. Nice. Nice. Anything cool in here? This kind of reminds me of the building that we're already in. A little bit. That is for sure. Did I put that? Oh, there it is. Good. Now, the Wyvern Sword, for some reason, is not very good at cutting through the cobwebs. I don't know if that's by design. Because honestly, I haven't really played around a whole lot with Draconic Evolution. No particular reason. I just recently got to the like the personal level where I was able to understand the mod. Because I've only been playing Minecraft now for maybe 6 to 8 months, somewhere in there. Another brewing stand. You know, so there's still, you know, quite a bit about a lot of these mods that I do not have a full understanding of. I mean, I'm a pretty clever guy, and I can usually make do with what I got. You know, like my Britannia setup, for instance. I know there are more powerful and more efficient ways of generating mana, but honestly, I have yet to completely wrap my head around those later game methods for generating mana. So I maximize what I do know how to do, and I believe I've been able to make you know, a pretty good run with what I am able to get done with Britannia. You know, I still, you know, I go back and I read the manuals and you know, try to pick up on stuff. For instance, this. Hopefully, I don't think I said anything, but hopefully in my previous video there will be a link for the page where I discovered this. It was on the Curse Forge website were the instructions for how to get here, believe it or not, on the project page for the Lost Cities mod. So hopefully I'll remember to leave a description, or hopefully I did remember to leave a description in the previous video. I'll definitely go back and check. Wow, this might not be a bad building to kind of take over. What is this? Another little cave. Looks like there'd be lots of good mining here. I mean, you know, you could totally. What is this? What is that? Is there even? I mean, are these just walls? That is crazy. It looks like there's another building here. That's cool. But yeah, I mean, I would have totally expected there to be, you know, like a mob chamber or something down there. Now, this place does not sound very user-friendly at all. This place has taken some damage. Nice. There's something happened in this one. That is for sure. Nice. I mean, there is definitely lots and lots to explore. Definitely recommend exploring during the day. Anything cool in here? The doors look nice. What are those jump doors? What we got in here? Bat's wings. Illuminating. Take another one of those. Doors are nice. I might actually hijack those doors later. Anything cool over here? No? Horses. Train station. Interesting. And this is what I'm talking about. I mean, this stuff is everywhere. Blocks, of course, I'll take these. As long as it's not attached to an actual, like, building. Well, you know what? Maybe I won't. You know, I think one of my goals here, believe it or not, is I may actually just try to rebuild the city, or at least my immediate surroundings. If I head back over to my little starter city, this is nice. Look at this place. I mean, they've just got all kinds of nice stuff. Nice buildings. Nice. All right, so we made it back home. No worse for the wear. Definitely lots more to explore here. What I'm wondering is, you know, like what kind of biomes are here. I mean, look at that. There's a whole nother section that I haven't even explored over there. That's crazy. If we look at our journey map, hello journey map, you can see that's it. That's all I've explored, and you can see how dense these city areas are. So, I mean, this is going to keep us busy for quite a while. And I believe, from what I understand, that this is going to have pretty much the same kind of generation that the overworld has. So I'm really looking forward to playing a lot more in the Lost Cities. Unfortunately, though, I do think that's all we have time for today. So I hope you guys have had a good time exploring the lost cities with me today. There will definitely be lots more exploration in the future. So feel free to give me a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of these Lost City episodes. Thanks for stopping by today, guys, and take care.